pout that she knew would soften Kunal's expression. It did, but it was accompanied by a raised eyebrow. He was catching on, smart man. We don't want to draw the attention of soldiers, and you scampering out of someone's bedroom with an armful of fruit would have certainly been something to remember. I'll plant you a cursed mango tree so you can stop buying them at every stand, he said. Think about it. Some hot food, a nice bed instead of these scaly trees. Her words were soft, needling. What about letting me sneak into an empty house at the next town? We won't be hurting anyone. No, we'll get by on rooftops. He paused. Though I can't deny I would love a hot bath. Or even a hot spring for us would be wonderful. A faint blush crept up Kunal's skin. You've been thinking about us, soldier? She said. Esha stepped a bit closer. His breath hitched, and she held back a laugh. No need to look so horrified. You've already kissed me. I think a bit of flirting is allowed. It's not that. It's not about being allowed. Esha held up a finger to Kunal's lips. I'm teasing, she said. But I do want those mangoes. And with that she ran off, throwing a challenging look behind her. Kunal had decided long ago that Esha might be the death of him, but he had never feared death. He shook his head at her, even though she was long gone down the road. It had been almost a week since the skirmish at the ruins of the temple, and they'd heard only murmurs of the caravan the soldiers had mentioned. The one that could hold Reha, the lost princess. Enough to suggest its truth, but not enough for them to have found anything yet. And though he was sure Esha had been on longer missions with less success, he could tell she was getting antsy. There had been a hawk that had arrived with a note that she had quickly hidden away. He had meant to ask once or twice, but each time they had a moment to themselves, other, more important things had come to mind. At the thought of those moments, he grinned. Kunal secured his pack before crouching and launching off down the road himself with inhuman speed. Within seconds, he had caught up with Esha, laughing as he grabbed her by the waist. He held her steady as she careened forward, startled. Kunal hadn't shown her this newfound ability yet. He'd discovered it only the day before when hunting for food. She slapped his arm as he righted her. You could be seen by someone, she whispered. He shrugged, a sudden nonchalance taking over. I'd fly us both away. And if that person had eyes and saw you shifting into an eagle, would you be okay with me killing him because you know that would be the only option? What is with you and murder as the first resort? He said. Well, apparently I have to be the sensible one right now, and I'm not particularly enjoying it. He crooked a finger under her chin, tilting it up so that he could brush his lips against hers. I don't like to be teased, he said. You're going to have to get used to it. A smart reply was on his lips when the earth wheezed farther down the path. Kunal and Esha broke apart as the fruit seller came around the bend. The man was startled by the presence of two strangers on the previously empty road, his askew turban nearly falling off. But within minutes, Esha had charmed him while purchasing a mango, and Kunal had started to fix the creaky wheel on his caravan. Kunal bent lower, straining to lift the wheel out of its socket. And why are you two on this path instead of the Great Road? I could ask you the same thing, Amanda. Esha smiled. Though I'm sure I can guess. Tariffs on the Great Road have increased. My brother and I heard as much in the last town. Kunal choked back a cough. He'd had enough of surprise relations recently. They'd agreed earlier that their story would have to change in different situations.